Would you date someone taller than you?
What is your name and how tall are you?
My name's Brenna, and I'm 6 foot, give or take an inch.
Hi, I'm Jaja, and I'm 5'10".
I'm Jeremy. I'm 5'6" or 5'7" on my dating profiles.
My name is Arnold, probably like 5'2" or 5'3".
When do you remember realizing you were tall?
I was always really short growing up, so I was always like the small kid, probably until middle school. I just kind of started passing everyone.
And then I think in elementary school is when I really noticed, because I think in a weird way people were like, I was intimidating because I was so much taller, but I was just like, no, I'm fine, I'm nice, kind of thing.
I kind of probably started like not standing as straight and like felt like I could never wear heels.
Either my friends were really short, or I was just really tall. I just remember there was always a big difference.
In Chinese, there's this term called like 小鸟依人, which essentially means like a little bird on a person's shoulder. So like the idea of like a small dainty woman, and my friend said I was 大鸟依人, which is like like big bird on someone's dainty shoulder.
Or what was your assumption about how guys perceive you?
I still felt confident, but I didn't feel like accessible. Like I was still happy with like how my body looked, but I didn't feel like anyone would really be willing to approach me because of my height.
I feel like they generally go for friends that are shorter, and I never really encounter a lot of tall dudes that are significantly taller than me. Has a guy ever said he couldn't date you anymore because you were too tall?
No, but I have sensed the lack of confidence in a guy that wasn't taller than me, and that makes me very uncomfortable. Like if you feel awkward, then I feel awkward.
Who approaches you if you're like out at a bar?
It's 100% of the time shorter than me.
What has been the shortest guy that you've dated?
I think he was 5'7" or 5'8".
I would, yeah, probably around like 3 or 4 inches shorter.
For some reason, the people that I was connecting with or were like attracted to me or swiping on me were shorter. And I was like, okay, let's try this. And then like once I tried it, I honestly was like, there's not really any big deal about it.
I actually feel like there are a lot of tall people around me, maybe because I hang out with some of my model friends. I'm a part-time model. Follow me on Instagram.
Are you actually a model?
Yeah, I walk a runway or two or a weekend.
Why do you think models are taller?
I think models are just supposed to be like tall and skinny with no curves, because like if I'm like a size 0 and like 6 feet tall, then like any size will fit me, and if nothing fits you, they can't use you.
How's that experience of like, you're like, nothing fits?
Yeah, so that sucks. It honestly hurts just your self-esteem, and it's so ridiculous because like your value isn't like your meat and bones, right?
Do you think shorter guys or taller girls have it worse in the dating world?
I'd say...
I'm gonna say that short guys have a harder time than tall girls. I'm gonna guess, because like tall girls is a different stereotype. It's like, oh, you're a model, or you play basketball. Like it's almost sought after in some cases.
Honestly, I think from my personal experience, taller girls do, but I think in the general society that short guys do, because I think, like you said, there's a stigma to it.
I would say, I think shorter guys have it worse. What's my reasoning behind this?
I feel like you don't have to have a reason. It's just like your instinct of like...
So I think that women and men are judged differently, and guys I think are judged pretty heavily on their height.
Taller dudes here, like, they just seem to gravitate towards shorter girls. So I think in my experience in the city, taller girls have had it worse.
I think height for men is more analogous to like BMI for women.
What advice would you give to girls that are insecure about their height?
Yeah, I would just say like rock it. The more you rock it, the less awkward you look. And if you're like trying to hide it, you're clearly very tall and like uncomfortable with it. So almost just like find what works for your body and complement that.
Overall, in general, I don't think that attraction is like that much of a choice. It's like you either like a person or you don't. The only reason why I think a girl would be insecure about their height compared to another dude that they're dating is the way other people would perceive that relationship. So it's really more along the lines of, if I'm comfortable with it and he's comfortable with it, then what else does it matter, right?
I think it's a lot of like forgetting what other people tell you of what height is good or not, and just accept that your height is what it is. You literally can't change it unless you have surgery, so don't do that. And there's gonna be someone that appreciates you for your height. You'll find it.
Hey friends, Kevin here.
Hello, I'm Alexa,
We hope you enjoyed this new episode of Hot Seat.
where we bring together a group of strangers to share their stories around our various insecurities.
This is part of a 2-part video that we're doing about the height differences in dating. Make sure to watch the other part of this video right here somewhere.
Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our next videos.
And let us know in the comments which insecurities you'd like to see us cover next. And make sure to also subscribe to Alexa's channel somewhere down below. Much love, everybody.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
What should girls do if they're insecure about their height?
They should call me.